I heard we're getting a couple of Swedish twins.
Swedish twins? I thought that was just a myth. Like Bigfoot.
This is gonna be awesome.
They're here. Here they are, Swedish twins.
All right, SICHL26 fans, we are back. And it is time for the playoffs. Is this going to be the start of an epic journey towards the cup? Or is it going to be another first-round exit for the Philadelphia Fire Ants? We are facing, as you can see, the St. Louis Spartans. And how we're going to do it, just as a reminder, I think we did it the same way the last time. We're going to sim the game, so not actually like play the game like we have been playing. It's going to be... I can't explain it. It's like a little breakout, and it just kind of goes, it goes through the period, and you can kind of see when shots happen, goals, and all the rest of that stuff. So we'll do that for most of the games. Once we get to a game where I can either potentially win the game or win the series rather, or lose the series, then we will jump in and play a game. And we'll continue like that until we run out of playoffs, either by winning the cup or by being eliminated. So... I mean, I'm hoping, obviously, the former rather than the latter, but you never know. All right, so helps if I have my controller. That's always good. Okay, let's go to the calendar. And, of course, obviously, we will also be checking in on everybody else. As you can see there, they're going to scroll through. Obviously, we haven't started the playoffs yet, so nothing to do there. Now, again, we just finished playing the Spartans a couple of days ago in game time, and that was a 5-4 shootout loss. So we're hoping that that's going to be a little better. Before we do anything, let me just quickly check. We also need to check the GHA because Poughkeepsie is also playing. Let's see who Poughkeepsie's first round opponents are. We are up against the Ottawa Canucks. All right, so let's take a quick peek at the lines, just to make sure that they're not doing anything crazy. Again, I think we are going to switch up the top line so that Claude Giroux is our center. I think that makes the most sense. Johnson, Genther, Hyman, no problem. Backlund, Kerfoot, Vetrano has been good. And then McMahon, and A.J. Greer. On defense, Nurse, Zadorov, Shea, Cole, and OEL Vlasic. Cole is playing a little bit hurt, but listen, what are you going to do? Hannafin's down. What are you going to do? Hannafin's not back until, I think, June. So, I mean, he's basically gone for the playoffs. That's it for Hannafin's season. And then, of course, in goal, we're putting all of our eggs in the Darcy Kemper basket. So hopefully we don't have to go to Eustace Ananen. I mean, no offense to Eustace. I'm just saying. That's going to be bad news if we have to go to the backup much during the playoffs. All right. Looks good. Let's get to the first game. And here instead of playing the game, we're going to sim the game. Yes, that's fine. All right, we're going to go all events, so it's going to show us face-offs and penalty, more information than we need. But in real time, we are going to go through this and see. We may need to speed that up. Do I have a speed advancement here? I do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. It fast forwarded through the period. Okay, never mind. We won't adjust the speed then. I thought that was going to speed it up. I didn't realize it was going to do. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, that's fine. We'll take a look and see who got the goals here, at least anyway. Hits shots. Good Lord. Here we go. Oh, back-to-back goals from Evangelista and Reinhardt put us down 2-0. This is a very bad start. A very bad start. Hopefully we can rally here in the second. Let's go, boys. Come on. If I had a cap, I'd put a rally cap on, but we do not have that. There is no sound for these. I wish they had some kind of, like, music or something in the background, but that's right. Oh, double minor to Vlasic. Oh, dude, that's not why we picked you off waivers, bruh. What are you doing to me? All right, killing the penalty so far. Vetrano gets a penalty. Oh, good lord, it's 5-on-3. What are we doing? Nazar gets a penalty, thank you. But now a goal from Rossi on the power play. Still 4-on-3, and we are down 3-0. Bad news here for the Fire Ants. It is not looking good. All right, we've killed that penalty, but we did give up a power play goal, making things even worse. There we go, clawing it back. Kaprizov gets the goal. 3-1. I mean, if we can get one more before the end of the second, I'm going to feel a lot better going into the third. But we shall see. There we go. Let's go. Claude Giroux. That veteran presence. That's exactly what we needed. One more to tie it up, boys. Let's go. All right, we are about halfway through the second period. Vetrano ties it up. 3-3. Clawing it back. Let's go. The veterans getting it done for the Philadelphia Fire Ants. All right. 8 minutes to go in the second period. How do I speed it up? Is it Y? I think it's Y to speed it up. We're going to see. We're going to see. There, okay, 2 times speed. That's better. It's taking a little too long. We got to get to it. We got lots of playoff hockey to go through still, hopefully. All right, 3 minutes to go. 3-3 in the second period. Lots of shots. Both goaltenders being kept busy, and the clock winds down, and that is going to be it. Oh, wait. Oh, right at the end. I missed it. Oh. With under a minute to go, Cole Caulfield. God damn it. All right. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Third period, baby. Third period. We're down by 1. Game 1 of this playoff series. No goals, yet everything on the line here. I mean, I do not want to get bounced in the first round. I do not want to get bounced in the first round. I've got too much money hooked in. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to bring Kaprizov back. I'm definitely not going to be able to afford to be able to bring Giroux back, probably. So a lot of these players may have played their final game for the Fire Ants. At the end of this year, we'll have to wait and see if we can work some money magic. Still no goals here in the third. We're about halfway through. Running out of time here. We need to get at least a goal to tie it up. Get us to the overtime at least, boys. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Claude Giroux with his second of the night gets the goal to tie it up 4-4 in the third. Some more hits, some more shots. I feel like they're killing us in the face-off dot, though. Rossi, especially on that top line, has been doing well. The clock winds down, 3 minutes to go in the third. Are we going to overtime, or is someone going to play the hero here in game one of the playoffs? A nail biter. And that is going to be it. We are going to overtime in game one. All right. We will wait and see. Of course, in the playoffs, there's no shootout, so we're just going to keep doing perpetual overtimes until somebody wins. Oh, no. Come on, boys. We've got a 5-on-3 power play after penalties to Shen, and I missed the other person. 5-on-3 penalty in overtime, boys, in the playoffs. Come on, if you can't get it done here, they took another penalty. Sim is complete. Somebody won. Oh, give me a break. Oh. A 5-on-3 power play. And Cody Glass gets the winner for St. Louis. And we lose the opening game. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We will sim to the next game and then we'll check on the other playoff series, but oh my god. All right, so you can see, let's take a look here. Havana and Dublin won. Montreal and Okanagan won. Banff and Vancouver won. And Vegas and St. Louis wins. Let's take a quick peek down at the AHL to see if we fared any better. Okay, we were up 1-0 in the playoffs. You can see them scrolling down there. I'm just trying to find... okay, they're not showing the logos for some of them for some reason, so I don't know what's going on. All right, well, listen, there you go. We'll have to check back in later and see what's going on with the GHA. All right. Next game. It's sim time, baby. Let's go. Get that up on 2x. Let's get that to all events. I wish they had just like... Or do we just do goals? If we just do goals, we're just staring at a blank screen. So let's, we'll keep looking. There's the goal already by Michael Backlund to put us up early. And a goal from Reinhardt ties it right back up again. Wasting no time here in this game. There's a goal from Cody Glass. Glass is killing me in this series. Killing me in this series. 2-1 St. Louis. We need to tie this up. If we go down the first two games, this is going to be brutal. Brutal to try and claw back. Halfway through the first period, 2-1 St. Louis. Waiting with bated breath. Why is Gunther taking a face off? What is going on? I gotta check those lines again. All right, we've got about 3 minutes to go. Things have settled down a little bit here so far. And that is going to be it. 2-1 St. Louis over Philadelphia after 1. Let's get to the second period and see if we can't close that gap. There we go. Goal from Darnell Nurse to tie things up. You love to see it. All right. Shot from Backlund. Shot from Dubois. Goal from Hughes. 3-2 St. Louis. They are up by 1 again. I don't think we've led this entire series so far. That is a bad sign. Eight and a half minutes left. We are down by 1, 3-2 St. Louis. All right, we're getting peppered with shots here from St. Louis right now. And there is a goal from Claude Giroux to tie it up. Claude Giroux, worth his weight in gold so far in this series. Period winds down, and looks like we are going to be all tied up going into the third. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Game 2 here. St. Louis already up by 1 in the series, and now up by 1 in the game. Montour with the goal. 4-3 St. Louis. The goalie has, Kemper has been so good in the series, in the season, and now, a little bit shaky. Power play here now for St. Louis after Johnson gets pulled for a hooking minor. And we have killed that penalty. Let's go. But let's not take any more dumb penalties, guys, if we can avoid it. Let's just avoid it, please. Oh, never mind. Go immediately and take a penalty. Slashing for Ventrano. Oh. I'm the GM, not the coach. They don't listen to me. Oh, and a checking from behind from McBain, too. Oh, jeez. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, credit to the penalty killers. They're doing their job, except now there's a goal from Reinhardt. And we take another penalty. Nurse with an interference penalty. What is going on? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 5-3 St. Louis in the third with only 5.5 minutes to go. And things are looking a little bit grim here for the Philadelphia Fire Ants. We might just be going down 2-0 in the series unless we can pull a goal out of our butts pretty quick. So far, nothing. 2.5 minutes to go. There's a goal from Gunther. Okay, come on now. And a goal from McMichael to tie it up. What? We did pull goals out of our butt. Oh my God. Dylan Gunther with 1 minute and 24 seconds left, and then 20 seconds later, McMichael ties it up. And now we are going. I mean, listen, it's not over yet, boys. It's not over yet. We got to go to overtime. Let's go. Overtime, baby. Oh, losing now would be absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. After that incredible finish. I'm almost speechless with anticipation. All right, power play after a penalty from OEL. We've taken some bad penalties this game. Bad penalties. We cannot afford it in a game like this, and certainly not in overtime. Killed that penalty, thankfully, but that's just minutes we're not on the ice. Somebody scored. Oh. Matthias Michelli gets the goal in overtime on Darcy Kemper. And the Ants go down 2-0 in the series. Ugh. Unbelievable. 2 overtime losses in a row. We'll move on to the next one. We'll take a quick peek at the rest of the series here. Havana and Dublin up by 2. As are Vancouver and Banff. And Vegas and St. Louis. Man, oh man. At least we're not the only people having some difficulties right now. So I feel a little better. Okay, let's sim. And we will see what happens. Let's get the speed up and let's get to all events. Penalty immediately from McMahon for delay of game. Good Lord, guys, come on. What is going on here? What is going on? Another penalty for McMahon. Oh, get that bum out of there. This is incredible. There's a power play goal for Pierre-Luc Dubois. And St. Louis goes up 1-0. There's another penalty for McBain. And another power play goal, this time from Sam Reinhart. And they are up 2. We are handing them the series. What is going on? What is going on, guys? Sickening to sit up in the GM's box watching this. Eight minutes to go in the first period. We are already down 2-0 off a couple of power play goals. More shots here from St. Louis. Unbelievable. Another penalty, this time to Zadorov. Guys, what is going on? I might just burn this team to the ground in the offseason just out of spite at this point. Everybody's getting traded. This is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. 2-0. We are down 2-0 in the series. And we cannot stay out of the box. Another penalty to Vetrano for hooking. I mean, I just don't even know what to say, guys. I don't even know what to say. As a Leafs fan, my instinct is to say the refs are against us, but I don't even think that's the case. All right. I mean, at least we're starting to kill some penalties now, at least. But I'd rather just not take them in the first place. We're dishing out lots of hits, but we're not getting any goals, guys. 2-0. St. Louis, 9 minutes to go. Another penalty for Giroux this time, tripping. I mean, why don't we just bench a guy? Just have 5-on-4 for the whole game. Just say, let the refs take a break. Unbelievable. Killed off another penalty. There's another goal from Brandon Montour. And they are up 3-0. As we have about 3 minutes left in the second period. I mean, we're getting shots on net, but nothing's getting past Knight tonight. Seconds winding down here on the second period, and we are down 3-0 with about 1 billion penalties. Let's get to the third and see if we can pull off another third period miracle. I mean, trying to get 3 in one period. I mean, listen, we were lucky to get 2 in the final minute and a half. That was an absolute shocker. But there we go. There we go. Kerfoot with the goal. 3-1. We're clawing our way back, baby. We are clawing our way back. I'm keeping an eye for penalties and goals because I'm getting so mad about the penalties. A little more discipline so far. I don't want to jinx it, but so far. Okay, we're keeping the shots going on net here. Nine minutes to go. We're on the power play, but not getting any shots. I don't know what happened there. That's a terrible power play for the Fire Ants. I don't think we took a single. We didn't take a single shot on that power play. I don't think. Awful. 6.5 minutes to go. Still 3-1 Spartans. I mean, 32 shots apiece already. They have been lighting these goalies up. But Spencer Knight has been better than Dylan Kemper thus far. There's a goal from Glass to make it 4-1, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 4-1 victory for St. Louis. They are now up 3-0 in the series, and things are looking bleak, a little bit bleak for the old Fire Ants. We're going to simulate to the next game, and then we're going to actually, like, play that game. So we'll have actually action in camera. But before we do that, we'll check and see what the rest of the playoffs are doing. We'll check the GHA as well. We'll see how everyone's doing. Let's head back here. And we're going to check out Stats Central, baby. Playoff tree. So Acadia is up 2-1 on Okanagan. Montreal is up 2-1 on the Express. Banff is up 2-1 on the Huskies. The Vancouver Vipers up 3-0 on the Bisons. St. Louis, of course, killing us 3-0. Vegas is up 2-1 over Boston. Dublin 2-1 over Portland. And Havana 3-0 over the Hamburg Gladiators. Let's flip over to the AHL. Olomouc up 2-1 over Oregon. Cape Breton 3-0 over Chilliwack. Rhode Island 3-0 over Milwaukee. Edmonton 3-0 over the California Vampires. St. Albert 3-0 over Malmo. The Mesa Mutantes 3-0 over the BC Claim Jumpers. Poughkeepsie up 2-1 over Ottawa. Let's go. And Liverpool up 2-1 over the Volcanoes. Let's head back, and now we are going to actually play this game. If we lose this game, we are out. Our playoff dreams are finito for Season 1 of SICHL26. Let's get to it. CPU versus CPU. Now the question is, do we bust out the blackout jerseys? Do we bust out the blackouts? I think we gotta. I think we've gotta. If we're gonna get bumped in the first round, let's look good doing it. Start the game. If it's a grudge match, and it may, I don't know. If it's a grudge match, I'm gonna let it slide and see. Famous last words. I'm hoping it's not a grudge match. I'm gonna let it play if it does. Okay, I don't think it is. I think we're good. The Spartans looking to advance in front of the Philadelphia crowd. We are trying desperately to keep our playoff dreams alive. The home crowd here in Philadelphia, here to support us. Let's see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Dubois up to Caulfield. It gets absolutely rocked. Pass intercepted by Reinhardt. He's coming back. He's got people out front. Out in front. Intercepted. McMichael ahead of the defenders. Takes a shot short side. Hughes up to Reinhardt. Over to Caulfield and knocked off the puck there. Kaprizov dumps the puck in. Hughes comes back out with it to Reinhardt over the line. Reinhardt makes a move, but stymied by the defender. Back to George, cuts in, back to the line to Liljegren. Takes a shot through traffic, but Kemper with the stop. Zadorov, as always, laying out bodies non-stop. We are definitely going to do our best to hang on to Zadorov. Back to George, to Liljegren, takes another shot from the line. A rebound comes out, picked up by Philadelphia. Up to Hyman, over the line, dumps it into the corner. And George leveled. Rossi streaks in, but has his pocket picked by Shea, sorry. Shea up to Hyman. Hyman takes the shot, deflected by Spencer Knight. Hyman behind the net. Back to the line. Cole takes the shot. Behind the net, Johnston to Hyman. Tries to come out in front. Stopped by the defenders. Great work there from St. Louis. Charging in now and stopped by Ian Cole. Making us look smart on that trade. McMahon goes back to McBain. Can't get the shot away. Stopped by Corrali. And an offside call. Face off a clock, baby. Let's go, Ian Cole. Great defensive work there. Just slammed him. Impressive playoff beard coming in there on Cole. I mean, I got mine going pretty good. Spartans win the face-off up to Michelli here. And he gets clobbered at the line. OEL to Vlasic. Vlasic over the line, over to Vetrano. Vetrano might have a shot here. Gets one. Rebound comes out to Backlund. Backlund around the back of the net. Kerfoot back to OEL. OEL loses the puck. And Luke Shen charging on the attack. Evangelista's shot gets blocked. Gets another shot. Back to Shen. Shen with a hard slapper. And Spartans just swarming in front of the net there, and the Philadelphia Fire Ants finally get it out of their zone. Montour knocks Vetrano off the puck. McMichael picks up Backlund with the shot. Another big stop from Spencer Knight. Fighting for it in the corner as the period winds down, and with maybe 0.1 seconds left. Good Lord, that was close. Michael Backlund with the goal. I did not think that made the clock. Beautiful pass out of the corner. Oh no! No, it was an own goal from Evangelista. I was wondering, how did that even happen? I thought he hit the one-timer, but no, Backlund trying to pass out front, and Evangelista trying to prevent the one-timer accidentally puts one in on his own goalie. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that is going to be... that's going to be a bit of a dressing down in the dressing room between periods for Evangelista. Listen, I'll take it. Whatever gets the job done, I will take an own goal. That is no problem. Let's head to the second period.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for
Giroux facing off here against Dubois. Giroux wins it. Kaprizov loses the puck in the neutral zone. Giroux picks it up again, charges in, but is flattened at the blue line. Got absolutely rocked. Dubois charges in, takes the shot, stopped by Kemper. McMichael knocked off the puck, but Kaprizov trying to get around the defender, tries for the pass out front. Great work there from the Spartans. Back to the line, Dubois. Blistering shot. Reinhardt steps out front and gets the goal, puts it in the top corner. Sam Reinhart ties it up.
You know what's interesting here? I'm not even sure in the video room if the coach will show the goal, but I know for
and
sure
there, just beautiful interception.
And it's the initial contact. You got to hit. It's got to be clean.
And then over to Reinhart, and listen, earned every inch of that goal. That's for sure. Unbelievable. Watch this. Defender in front of you, over the glove side, and just kissed the post. And Sam Reinhart with 5 goals. Face off now, Johnson and Rossi. Johnson and wins. Gunther knocked off the puck. Shea to Hyman. Hyman charges in, gets it over to Gunther. Gunther takes the shot. Stopped by Knight.
Knight's dialed in.
George charges back up. Long cross ice to Liljegren. Liljegren charging in, takes the shot. Great effort there from Liljegren.
Reinhardt's being relied upon for offense here, James. And why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the calls.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up.
And face-off won there by St. Louis. Back to Shen. Deflected off the Fire Ants player. Shea to Johnson. Johnson
Philadelphia's got it in their own zone.
over to Gunther. Cross the middle. Takes the shot.
That's gloved by Knight.
A little floater gloved by Spencer Knight.
Stays covered up. See if we can pick
All
up
tied up here in the second.
the face-off is
Brett Howden versus Michael Backlund.
Can they
Backlund bets it back. Vlasic blasts one from the line. Great stop from Spencer Knight. Backlund bounces one to OEL. Back to the corner. Evangelista up to Howden. Gets knocked off the puck.
moves it quickly over to Evangelista.
Petrano with a nice interception. Back over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot dumps it in. I think the smart move in that situation. Shen picks it up though. Howden knocked off the puck.
He loses control of it.
Evangelista to Michelli. Michelli comes in, takes the long shot. Stopped by Kemper. Vlasic battling in the corner there with Michelli. Passes it up to Backlund. And Backlund makes a move. Takes a weak shot. And now coming back the other way is Evangelista. Cross ice pass. Greer tied up his man. Kaprizov coming off the bench gets tied up and offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive
OEL.
edge and an intensity.
Knocking guys over.
Past the midway mark in this period.
Again, if the Fire Ants lose this game, we are out of the playoffs. George knocked off the puck by Greer. Greer charging up, gets across, but Dubois back for the interception. Great hustle there from Dubois. George up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt leveled. Bobby McMahon coming the other way. He gets knocked down by Liljegren. Reinhardt looking for an open man or looking for an open shot. Can't find either. Greer up to McMahon. McMahon back to McBain. McBain cycles it around a bit through the neutral zone. And now St. Louis. Dubois wide open, but knocked down. Nurse comes all the way down. Goes for the blind back pass. Goes right to Sam Reinhart. Not a great move there from Darnell Nurse. Hyman winds down the clock. And it is all tied at 1. Oof. Hyman knocking the dome off of Murtaka there. Or Murtka? I don't know how you say that. That guy. 1-1. All tied up as we head into the third period, baby. Or no, it's second period. Third period. I got mixed up. I'm so excited. Dubois wins the draw. Caulfield knocked over. McMichael up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov takes a quick shot against Knight. Caulfield back up. And are we going to get a penalty? Claude Giroux. What is that penalty for?
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties is one from each team are heading to the box.
Oh, do we get? Oh, Dubois and Giroux. Okay, I was wondering, how did Giroux get a penalty there? All right, well, get a little spicy here. Get a little spicy here.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 hockey. McMichael versus Reinhardt on the face-off. McMichael rather wins Cole. Round the back of the net, bounce pass up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov, long pass to McMichael. McMichael across the middle takes a shot. Kaprizov grabs it in the corner, back to the line for Cole. Gets a second shot, that's broken the stick. Hit off the stick of his teammate. And now coming back the other way, Spartans trying to take advantage. Back to the line and over. They're going to have to clear to avoid the offside. George. Oof. That made me a little nervous there in front. Liljegren takes the shot and scores.
And that's his first goal of the postseason.
Oh.
Much needed to James. You get to the playoffs.
A little Timmy Liljegren
Teammates have trust in you and you have
takes
trust
the
in
pass
yourself.
out of the corner and just blasts it
That's a
through
nice
traffic.
start. He's gonna get an assist on this
What
goal.
a
lot of
blistering
fist
shot.
bumps from his teammates because he had that
107. What are you talking about?
I mean, everything's about recovery and retrieval. But you gotta do
I'm a Leafs fan. When did Timothy Liljegren ever hit a 107 slapper into the net? Unbelievable.
Needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
It's been a back and forth game. It's really
Unbelievable.
been neck and neck. And although I felt like they
2-1 St. Louis in the third. We have got to tie this up or our playoff dreams are over. Zadorov
Moves it to Johnston.
moves it up. Johnston
Into the offensive
over the line. Big circles. Gets to Genther. Takes the shot. Hyman waiting there for the rebound, but there was no rebound.
Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts.
All right, we don't even talk about how great Timothy Liljegren is, all right? That's hurting as an Ants fan and as a Leafs fan. Come on now.
He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Boom.
More than half the period left to play.
Rossi versus Johnston on the faceoff.
Team these last few minutes and could be poised to act
Critical
like
wins
a
Zadorov. Takes the shot.
It's the save, but
Stopped by Spencer Knight.
Knight's in such great position. He's able to redirect
And
that puck
Nazar
right to the corner.
racing down the
This
side.
is an incredible athletic
Hyman
save, but this is all instinct. There's
dumps
no
the puck
time
in.
to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there.
Good job here from Hyman. Out front to get there, and what a blistering one-timer. Spencer Knight standing on his head this game. Unbelievable. Rossi over to Nazar. Nazar gets the shot away. OEL, long pass up to McMahon. McMahon, cross ice to Greer. McBain, a weak floater. Stopped by Knight. McMahon intercepts. Circles back, looking for the shot, gets one on Knight, glove side, and stopped by Spencer Knight. 2-1 with 6 minutes to go. Big hit there from Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Backlund versus Howden. Of course, Backlund coming in for the critical faceoff, but loses it. Howden races up. Knocked off the puck. Shea up to Cole. No. Kerfoot to Shea. Up to Backlund. Only 4 minutes to go. Shot deflected by the defender, Shen. Michelli to Evangelista. Stopped at the line. They've got to circle back to get back on side. Blocked here. And straight off the bench. Spartans player tries to step around the defender. Kaprizov. Wide open out front. McMichael can't get it past Knight. Back to Shea, to McMichael, back to Cole with a blistering shot. And nothing is getting past Spencer Knight. What is going on? Under a minute to go. Can we get a shot? One shot to save the season. Hyman takes a weak floater. Empty net. McMichael saves it at the line. They all charge in. Shen picks it up. They're playing keep away now. 20 seconds to go. Dubois to Reinhart with the goal, and it is over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is it.
Yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't
Oh,
understand, so when I
you can see the look on the fans' faces. That is the dagger in the heart to the Philadelphia Fire Ants Season 1 hopes.
That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get.
I mean, listen, credit where credit is due to Spencer Knight.
Should seal the deal.
Has been unbelievable.
He is amped right
There you
up.
go, you can see.
Coaches explode like that with excitement, but he knows they're one
The
step
Spartans
closer
know
to
that this is
clinching
going to
that
put
playoff
them
series.
into the second round, almost certainly.
All night long, the relentlessness pays off with that empty netter just moments ago.
Well, you gotta give credit
20
where credit
seconds
is
to go,
due,
2
and they
goals
earned
behind.
the
It is not looking good.
earned the opportunity.
Gunther
Empty net
takes the shot, deflected.
Right at the end of the game.
In desperate need of a goal here.
10 seconds to go.
And as the 9 seconds
And Michelli to Howden. Howden. Oh,
they're moving on.
there's no need for that, Howden. There's no need for that. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
They're off to the next
Moving on to round 2, it is the St. Louis Spartans. And you can see the dejection on the face. The Fire Ants getting swept in the first round. Unbelievable.
Celebrate on the ice.
Unbelievable.
Cheryl coming into this series.
I
we
mean,
heard
an
a
up and
lot
down
of the
year.
Finish your checks. Finish your checks. They certainly did that in a big part while they're moving on.
Yeah,
But I
it's
was
all
hoping for
about
more in the
closing
playoffs, I'm
quickly
not
and
gonna
your
lie.
opponent being first to the puck, hounding it. I mean, this is playoff hockey. You want to move on. You got to get to the greasy areas, and you got to put your
Again,
work boots
too
on.
many bad penalties.
Puts the bow on the net
Not
here
so
this
much in
evening
this
from all
game,
of
but
us
in
here
the
at
previous games, too many bad penalties. We let up a lot of power play goals, especially in that third game, and just could not, put us in a position where we had our backs against the wall already here in Game 4, and it's just too much to overcome. We'll have to wait until next season to see if we can improve, but I don't know. I mean, given our financial situation, I'm not 100% sure we're going to be better next year. I mean, listen, we'll have to wait and see what kind of magic I can pull out of a hat, but... All right, we are going to quit the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What we will do is we will go till the end of this. Well, let's see. Actually, let's see with the if we're still in the business here in the AHL. Again, they're not showing for whatever reason they're not showing our icons for. We're up against the Canucks. So I'm trying to see if I can find what is our series here. I think the 2-2 series. I think that might be our series. Poughkeepsie and the Canucks, 2-2. So we're all tied up in the AHL. What we'll do, we will sim to the end of the AHL first round, and that should capture, then we should be done both rounds, and then we'll check and see where everybody is, and then next episode we'll go through the, we'll continue to go through the playoffs, absent the Philadelphia Fire Ants, but we'll at least sim through those. All right, let's sim through here. There's a loss. We are down 3-2, I believe, now. This might be it. We might be double first-round exits. Indeed, double first-round exits. Oh, good Lord. Unbelievable. All right, let's go check out the playoff trees. Unbelievable. I mean, just L's all around for the Philadelphia franchise. All right, so here we see in the GHA, Olomouc 4-1 over Oregon. Cape Breton sweeps Chilliwack. Rhode Island. I need to see what these teams are. Hang on one second. Okay, Cape Breton over Chilliwack. We'll go through these and we'll go back and take a look in a second. Rhode Island over Milwaukee 4-0. Edmonton 4-1 over the California Vampires. St. Albert over Malmo 4-0. The Mutantes sweep British Columbia. Ottawa beats Poughkeepsie 4-2. And looks like they're still going on the Liverpool versus Volcanoes. Let's go to the NHL and see if these are all finished. They're not all finished yet. Okay, you know what? Okay, well, let's see where we're at, and then we'll do some simming. The Grizzly Bears take out the Sun Devils in 5. 3-2 Express up over Montreal. Alberta takes out the Huskies in 5. No repeat. No banner for you, Yukon Don, but possibly one for Ian. The Bisons get swept in 4 by the Vancouver Vipers. The Vipers are a very strong team. St. Louis, of course, sweeping us. Vegas is up 3-2 over Boston. All tied up going into Game 7 here for Dublin and Portland. And Havana sweeps Hamburg. So let's at least maybe go back and... we're going to just sim ahead a few days here. Just to get to the end of the first round. I can still see a couple of Game 7s to go here. There we go. There we go. All right, now we can look at the playoffs properly. All right, there we go. So, in the quarterfinals, it is going to be the Fredericton Express over the Acadia Grizzly Bears, the Banff Rockies versus the Vancouver Vipers. And then in the World Division, we've got the St. Louis Spartans versus the Las Vegas Aces and the Dublin Shamrocks versus the Havana Revolution. I know it says Capital City, but listen, I got to do what I got to do. All right, but that's who it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Oh, one last thing I wanted to do, just so we have it. We are in the AHL, and I'm going to just go through, we're going to put this overall. We're going to do this entire league. And just so you can see, okay, so Olubuk is the Knights. Just so you can see which are your GHA team, in case you missed it, because I didn't really put those, and the cities don't match up. So I'm just going to scroll through these. You can spot your teams. Iceland Volcano, California Vipers, Milwaukee Pucks, Poughkeepsie Pit Fighters, Malmo Junior Cubs, Oregon Cowboys, Medicine Hat Rattlers, Wisconsin Cheese Wheels. That's the St. Louis. Listen, I did not make that up. That was actually Chris's minor league team, unless I'm mistaken. This is supposed to be the Rexdale Raptors, but Brampton was as close as I could get. The Valones, the Ice, the Dust Devils, the Lightning, the Broncos. Yeah, I don't know why some of those... I'll have to check and see why those aren't working. A little glitch there. Their logos aren't working for some of them. I don't know why. Anyway, we're just going down to the bottom. You can see which guy is yours. Which guy is yours, just so you know what your team is. All right, that's going to be it. For us, our playoff dreams, dead in the GHA, dead in the SICHL. But next episode, we're going to go through the entire rest of the playoffs and crown our inaugural Stanley Cup champion here for the SICHL26. And then it's off season, baby. We got contracts to re-sign. We got the draft to do. There's lots still to go heading into season 2. Are we going to be better? Are we going to be worse? Are we going to be about the same? Hard to tell. You'll have to watch and see. Thanks, guys. Bye.